Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz, executive editor at ClassicsToday.com, here with yet another miniature masterpiece, of which there are about 1,000,000,000,000. This may be an endless series, but it's so much fun to do because there's so much great music that comes in little tiny packages under 2 minutes long, which is our basic criterion for this series. And the composer is Mussorgsky. This is his Hopak, or Gopak, whatever you want to call it, from his incomplete opera Sorochintsy Fair. It's one of the most popular little encores that he did. And it's not an encore, it's used as an encore, because when are you going to play something that's less than 2 minutes long? Only as an encore. It occurs probably more often on recordings than in concert, because where are you going to stick it in a concert unless you're a touring Russian orchestra looking for an encore? It's really a shame because, Mussorgsky was so talented, but he was such a mess personally. He was just a wreck, an alcoholic wreck, and he never finished anything except for Boris Godunov, sort of, and Khovanshchina. And even the things that he finished, he either didn't orchestrate them, or he pictures in an exhibition, that's finished, that's nice. And a bunch of songs, those are finished. And this little dance, of course, the whole opera isn't finished, but bits of it were. The guy just left a wreckage in his wake, musical wreckage that everybody else had to try and put together. But one thing he really did have, and whether he achieved larger works or not is another issue, was this unbelievable melodic gift, which was the essence of Russian music. There's no other way to put it. It was obviously steeped in the folk music of Russia, and also its sacred music, and all of those environmental musical qualities that some composers just wish they could do. Mussorgsky had that. He was absolutely a man of the people, and his musical tunes, his themes, the pieces he worked with, represent that tremendously. And like no other composer, he just couldn't help it. That was what he was, and you hear it to perfection in this tiny little minute and 42 second. How long is this sucker? Yeah, a minute and 42 seconds. But it sounds like every Russian tune you've ever heard in your life. It's just marvelous. So let's just listen to Theodore Kuchar with the National Symphony Orchestra of Ukraine doing the Hopak, or Gopak, because there is no aspirated H in Russian. In fact, on my Russian visa when I was last there, my name came out as Gorovich because there is no Hurwitz, there's Gorovitz or Gorovich or one of those things. And in fact, people with that name were all related, in case you were curious. So here we are, the Hopak from Sorochintsy Fair. Isn't that just great? Gets into your head, you can't get it out. Dum bum ba da dum bum bum ba dum bum ba da dum bum ba 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 dum bum ba ba da 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 dum bum bum. It just gets under your skin and it's stuck there forever. But you just heard it, so I don't need to sing it and ruin it for you. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for joining me. Keep on listening. We have many miniature masterpieces to come. Take care.